Buying a luxury property looks exciting from the outside, but once a buyer enters the market seriously, confusion begins. The budget may be clear, the intent may be strong, the desire may also be real, but the decision still feels unclear. That is because luxury real estate does not confuse people by lack of options. It confuses people by excess of options. Everything looks polished, every project looks premium, every presentation sounds convincing, every team says their offering is special. And after a point, the buyer starts feeling lost. What should be taken seriously? What should be ignored? What is genuine? What is only packaging? यहीं से असली प्रॉब्लम शुरू होती है. The problem is not that there is too little information. The problem is that there is too much noise. Luxury property is rarely sold only through facts. It is sold through image. It is sold through atmosphere. It is sold through emotion. A beautiful sample apartment can create a strong impression. A polished sales pitch can create confidence. A famous brand can create comfort. A high price can create the feeling of superiority. But none of these things alone can tell you whether the property is truly right for you. That is where many buyers get misled. They do not buy only the property, they begin to buy the mood around the property. And those are two very different things. हर चमकती चीज valuable नहीं होती. Sometimes a buyer is impressed before the buyer has really understood. And once that happens, comparison becomes weak, judgment becomes emotional, and confusion becomes deeper. The five main reasons behind this confusion. One is too much information. There is too much information in the market. Every project comes with brochures, claims, videos, and opinions. But information is not the same as clarity. A buyer can hear more and still understand less. Point number two, too many promises. Every project is presented as exceptional. Every team says this is the right opportunity. Every conversation creates urgency. When every option sounds perfect, real judgment becomes difficult. Point three, price and value are not the same. A high price does not automatically mean strong value. A luxury label does not automatically mean lasting strength. Sometimes a buyer pays a premium without fully understanding what is actually supporting that premium. Point four, the buyer's own need is not fully defined. Many buyers enter the market without first defining their real need. Are they buying for self use? Are they buying for family comfort? Are they buying for long term holding? Are they buying for status? If this is not clear, almost every good project begins to look suitable. Point five, comparison is done without structure. One project may be stronger in location, another may be stronger in layout, another may be stronger in the privacy, another may be stronger in long term market behavior. If these things are not compared through a proper framework, confusion becomes natural. जब देखने का तरीका साफ ना हो, फैसला भी साफ नहीं होता. Now, what is the real solution? The solution is not more excitement. The solution is structure. Luxury property should not be evaluated through pressure. It should be evaluated through clarity. The first step is to define your need clearly. What exactly matters most to you? Location, privacy, family, comfort, long term strength, lifestyle quality, resale potential. The second step is to evaluate every property through a few simple filters. How strong is the location in real terms? What kind of buyer is this product actually built for? Does the price reflect real value? How has that micro market behaved over time? What kind of future demand is likely to support this property? The third step is to reduce noise. Do not trust every recommendation immediately. Do not treat every urgency as genuine. Do not assume that every expensive property is the right property. Luxury buying में सबसे बड़ा weapon clarity होता है. Once the method becomes disciplined, confusion begins to reduce. And once Confusion reduces, better decisions become possible. In luxury real estate, clarity is a real advantage. It protects you from rushed decisions, it protects you from polished confusion, it helps you separate appearance from compatibility, it helps you choose with greater confidence. That is also how Propblitz looks at buyer advisory. We do not believe in pushing a buyer toward a decision. We believe in making the decision more structured. We believe in making comparison more meaningful. We believe in reducing confusion before serious money is committed. If you are evaluating luxury property in Gurgaon and you want a more structured way to think before you commit, Propblitz can help bring that clarity to the process. Because in luxury property, the best decisions are not made by pressure, they are made by understanding. समझ के साथ लिया गया फैसला ही मजबूत फैसला होता है. If you want our one-page luxury home buying checklist, simply WhatsApp the word checklist to 8287838025 and we will send it to you. It is a simple, practical checklist for serious buyers before they commit serious money. Thanks for listening.